talk about Area 51 with the little coffin?
Again, no indication of aliens or extraterrestrial activity.
We want to meet the aliens. I don't have a problem with that.
I know of multiple colleagues of mine that got physically injured.
By UAPs or by people within the federal government?
Both.
It got into his body and infected him, and he wound up with this horrible general infection, and he wound up dying.
We're dealing with something beyond the space-time dimensions of the universe.
I used to be into UFOs, and this was before I was a Christian. And one of the places in the Bible that I would refer to is the book of Ezekiel. And in the book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel sees a vision of the throne of God and angels, and ufologists commonly go to the book of Ezekiel and claim that that's a UFO. But Ezekiel in this passage doesn't call them aliens, he calls them angels. He calls them cherubim specifically, and that's the Bible's stance on this whole thing. When you look at UAPs or UFOs, UAP is unidentified aerial phenomena. One of the things that's interesting about them is that they have characteristics that defy physics. Number one, gravity doesn't affect them. They go up and down, sideways and forwards and backwards, and they are not affected by gravity, and they don't have any visible means of propulsion. These things go 23,000 miles per hour through the atmosphere and have right-angle turns. That can't happen according to physics. Everything on the inside of the craft would be destroyed. They go transmedium as far as travel goes. They'll be going through the air without any deceleration. They'll hit the ocean and go at the same speed. They've been clocked going through the air, hitting land and going underneath the earth at the same speed. What that tells you is that these are not physical. The author of the Mothman prophecies, John Keel, said this: "The UFOs do not seem to exist as tangible manufactured objects. They do not conform to the natural laws of our environment. They seem to be nothing more than transmogrifications, tailoring themselves to our abilities to understand. The thousands of contacts with the entities indicate they are liars and put on artists. The UFO manifestations seem to be, by and large, merely minor variations of the age-old demonological phenomenon." Looks like they're demons.